Hey guys, Reklessvideos with the part 2 of the 0.4.7 Starforge update. In this video, I know it's been a long time for this video to come out, even though I said it was going to come out like the day after I made the video, but there's been, I believe, 2 patches, if I remember right, since they released the first update of it. And they fixed a few things, but in this video there's going to be me and Chris's first reactions to the update without any hot fixes or anything. But I decided to start this part off. This was how I started off my first part, but I had to delete it because I realized I had my IP here, which you can't see because I'm blurring it out. Screw you, hackers. So the reason why I wanted to start this off is because I don't know if most people know really how to start a server, but it's pretty simple. You just put your I believe it's your global IP, or you just connect using the typing in localhost. But what I mainly wanted to show is because what you'll see in our first reactions is we had to start over because I didn't realize that if you were to just like click this right here, you'd start off with absolutely nothing and you just see this sky here. And what I didn't realize is if I thought I'd lost the save, but what it is you have to scroll all the way down here, and it's here pretty much. Obviously I was up pretty late that one time, but this is where we started, I believe, right here, 9:10. That was a long time ago. At 12:24, and then we ended up going to like 3 a.m. at night because we were trying to get this video out, and it was we had some trouble, as you'll see when I put up that part of the video. But let's just start off, and I'll show you some of the hot fixes that they added to it, and some of the things that they still haven't really improved on. But let's start that, and I guess I'll go with my most recent one. I'm probably gonna die here, as you'll probably see, but let's just see what happens. Oh no, I survived. Oh my god, it's laggy, and I'm falling through the okay, whatever. Frame rates, that's one of my cons, is the frame rate's still really pretty damn terrible. But let's see. I'll start off with my cons first, and end with a better taste in my mouth, and pretty much that's how this game's going so far. Frame rate, like I said before, right now I'm getting 15 FPS, and I mean, my computer can run this. It should run it. It's well above it. They still haven't optimized it very much, but obviously it's still an alpha, and there's plenty of time still left before beta and then the full game being released. So hopefully they will fix that. The Forge terminal, as you can see, I've got an X here. It's still there. No matter where I am, I'll just show you. There's no real distance where you have to be. I guess they did that because just in case if you were exploring and you needed to make some stuff, you can press E and return it. But it's really annoying when you're building, because you could accidentally hold it too long and all of a sudden it's just there. And then if you accidentally sell it for parts, there's no way that I know of to rebuild it. They might have fixed that, but that's one thing that really needs to be fixed. And multiplayer saves, like I said in the beginning, it's kind of ridiculous that you, like I said, I had to start over because it was just too I thought I'd lost my save. Okay, now with the pros. They've fixed the resolution issue. so far that I've seen, where if you watch them towards the very end of my video, at the end, everything just squishes, and it's like the resolution changes pretty much. So far it's been fixed. In-game volume controls was a major thing that I think that they definitely needed to do. Like, I'll show you right here. Audio volume. You can have it way up here. Apply that and you'll hear it get super loud, maybe. You can at least hear a little bit of music, I think. Yeah, it's like ambiance music. Let me turn it to mid. It was pretty good at mid. Alright. So you can hear my beautiful voice. Not really. So let's apply that. Done. Let's resume. Prop placing is much easier. As you can see, if you noticed before, everything was all wonky and off center and stuff. Now, let's see if I. Oh, okay. See, everything kind of slides. It doesn't like fall over or tilt or anything like that. It just kind of slides along on the ground, which is much appreciated, because it wasn't cool that it. Because if you have a little bit of OCD, or as Chris likes to say, CDO, if you get that at all, yeah, it annoys me, especially when it's you're trying to build something really interesting. What is this wobbling? It's weird. It's like it's got like heat waves coming off of it. It's weird. Maybe it's just shadow effects. Oh well. Powerable items now show if they're powered. See how this has a little lightning bolt with a line through it in red. If you were to come over here, you'll see that these, well, let me see. Hold on. Does it show it? It should. Well, they did. At one point, they had, it was pretty much the same thing with those, where you can see them through the wall. They had, they were yellow without a line through it. But, I guess that's good, because it's less things that it has to process, and hopefully makes it run a little bit better. Let's see. I think that's it so far for at least what's improved from the original release of the 0.47. So yeah, I'll throw it over to me and Chris's first impressions. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, leave comments to let us know about certain things that you're curious about the game. Oh, I almost forgot. They released on the 4th or 5th a thing on Steam telling about like what they're looking forward, or their plans. They have 18 full-time workers now working on this game. 3 of them are, I guess, in training. What they are looking forward to doing is they're working on right now for the next update. It's early November, so look forward to early November having the new update out. Digging, which will, I could just dig right down into this ground, obviously, and pretty much terraform the environment, and like make like a moat or something like that around my little structure, this little ghetto structure that we made. I guess tree engines, it says this has progressed very far. It now supports grass, physics shrubs, and physics trees on the infinite terrain. Supports different biomes, so I'm guessing different types of trees, like maybe oak and maple, I don't know. says we're also in optimization phase of the tree engine's new features and making sure that the player can harvest everything like fauna. I'm not really sure what fauna is. Tell me what that is in the comments. Resource system. Being able to see what resources are around you in pallets and then put them back on the ground using the terrain engine. Chests, containers, self-explanatory. Stairs and ramp systems, they already have it integrated into the 3D tile sets. They just need to have it have its proper art finished, which takes some time, as they said. Object placing systems of the terrain. This way enemies can be spawned in as well as chests. Okay, so this is for creative. So this is, if I guess same thing with the resource system. If you're in creative, you can make your own thing. I'm guessing you can set it all up however you want. Let's see. They say that the network systems have completely been overhauled. I'll just read it to you. We have been refactoring a large amount of code so that we can eventually support many more players. Hopefully in the future, we will fully optimize the physics as well using a physics LOD system. We can get up to 64 players online. That should be amazing if they somehow make this into a like, I don't know, Battlefield kind of like sim almost. Should be interesting. Let's see, RPG elements. That's why they have the character saves now, so that you can have, they have like an aviator, a miner, what else, like a soldier, survivalist probably. There's a few, I think there's like 7 different types. You can see it on the forum. Let's see what else. More 3D tile sets, trees, fauna, I still don't know what that is. Creatures and art are being produced at a steady rate. Let's see, okay, and this is also another thing I think that's pretty interesting is they said that one of the producers is a 7-year past BioWare experience. He has 7 years of past BioWare experience, and that's the producer, and one designer that's had 14 years of past BioWare experience, 2 artists, and 7 programmers. So they're doing pretty good since they've moved into the thing. They've got a, looks like a steady team. What else? I think that's it. They said that they'll try to introduce the team in the future, and then yeah, they're hoping for the November release date. So let's hope for that, and let's hope that. And they said that they should be getting more releases out as well. So hopefully with that, some like seasoned veterans in the gaming industry on their side, they should be able to get this going pretty good. So like I said, I'll switch it over now. Thank you guys so much for watching our videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Have a good day. Hey YouTube, this is Reklessvideos, and we're playing Starforge 0.47, most recent update.
Woo!
Yes.
It's taking forever because Josh had to fucking work today.
Yeah.
Like a bitch.
It's 12:30 right now, and I'm a little tired, but we want to get this out as soon as possible.
Yeah. Since apparently it's the only thing you guys even give a shit about. But anyhow.
That's not true.
Have you seen the views on our Minecraft video, Josh?
Hey.
Have you seen the views on our Minecraft video? Exactly.
Hey, I don't know.
Shut up, Josh. New features include forging terminal, is not required for most crafting, which is this thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty. Crafting item will appear as a hologram on the terminal until it's complete, at which point it will fly over to you and appear in your inventory. So now stuff takes time. Now there's multiplayer saving, which means now we can report on the server. Also, if you notice, there's leaves. I don't think they had that before.
Yeah, it was. They weren't like actual leaves. They were.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a. I don't know. It was like a particle effect. Now they actually have leave.
Anyhow.
Like things.
We also have, you have characters, so now your character saves on this. So they have the power systems, and, you know, that's nice. They changed create server, the save games, the character health is now saved, which I don't think matters because you don't level up, so what the fuck.
Yeah.
You get a field of view. Truck now takes damage from impacts, which it did before, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Land aliens now use physics for much of their animations and movements, so it gives a fuck. Adjusted the appearance of blood, hover vehicles upward force to reduce bottoming out. Rendering settings for trees, I don't know if you guys noticed, but trees actually like have wind in them now.
They're affected by the wind, and
which doesn't seem to actually have much of a negative effect at all.
I'm sure also if I were to go barging into it with this truck, it would sway a bit.
But what we need to do right now is get going on some lights, because night's gonna fall soon.
But I have one pet peeve though. For some reason, it doesn't matter where you are. Like I'll show right now. Wherever you are, for some reason the VAT terminal over there causes you to constantly have like interaction with it. Like
yeah, so if you hold E,
like I'm
you can
doing right now, I picked it up right now.
Which is great because I was trying to forge some shit. Yeah.
Sorry. But I'm trying to show that this is a known bug, well, known to us right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably, you know, there's probably other videos up and stuff,
yeah.
But we'll have the coolest thumbnail, hopefully.
Yes, we will.
Let's see if we can start crafting here. So we're actually gonna build like a house and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because
I'll cut that out so that you guys don't have to bear with us.
Yeah, it'll be
the building
cool
process.
Like, I don't know. So but
I think I'll just cut it right here so that we don't take up too much of you guys' time.
Right.
So be back in a moment. Hey guys, we're back. Unfortunately, we don't have any progress because this game is really.
Yeah. Okay. So essentially, I died from like a 5-block high drop. I don't know what the math is on that size-wise, but it's basically like 2 characters and a half, which would not kill anybody.
Yeah.
But you know, since there's world saving, we figured, you know, restart the server, play back in the world. Apparently, it does not work.
Yeah. It got rid of all of our building.
So, so we're just gonna fucking haul ass through this again.
As I'm gonna show right here. For some reason, when you start walking, I didn't do it, but in my experience when we were building, as I was trying to collect materials, as I got fairly close to the vat, it would drop my material for no reason. I'm hoping. Okay, my material just disappeared. I think that's because you crafted something and
yeah, I
took
just
it.
I just made 4 spotlights. So since we can't, for whatever reason, save, we are gonna do our best to just fucking do work quickly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking not
So
worry about the spotlights right now.
we'll get back to you again.
Yeah, again. This time, hopefully I won't die from another fall and then not be able to respawn.
Yes. So, see you back again.
And probably a second for you.
Yeah.
Lucky bitches. Okay, guys, hey. So we're back from that fucking second break for you. So let me give you the lowdown on what's going on right now. We got our 4 spotlights lit up, so you can actually see a little bit, at least in the area that we're in. Now, problem with this stupid fucking, not the VAT, but this terminal, or whatever the fuck this is, the forge, is retarded. It doesn't work for shit.
Yeah.
Because it seems to me that I spent resources on like a total of 4 spotlights, an extra 4 spotlights, mind you. And it took the fucking resources, but it didn't make them. And they did the same thing for generators.
Yeah.
So now we're stuck here with none of the resources that we spent, and no spotlights are generated, which is utterly ridiculous. Not only that, they have that stupid fucking problem where if you're outside of a certain bounds and you pick an item up, such as oil, and you bring it too close, it just teleports magically back to where it was. So while I'm glad that they actually released an update, I just wish that they would make the update playable.
Yeah, we may sound like we're just like bashing this thing, which we are, but we like this game. I mean, we wouldn't make these videos if we don't.
Yeah, this game's amazing if it just wasn't a piece of shit.
There's just so many things. Like right now, I could pick up the VAT thing. It's always there, and
yeah,
it's really annoying.
If you're in range of the VAT and you hold E, you will pick it up.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, either they design it like that or it could just be a glitch, but it's obnoxious. You know, it sucks because that means like if you accidentally pull down E, you have it, and then if you recycle it, get this, you can't make any fucking thing. You can't make a terminal without another fucking terminal. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So, as long as you don't recycle your terminal, which somebody did last time we were playing, or we were recording,
yeah, I accidentally
you're good.
did that.
But if you recycle it, it's gone. You can't fucking build anything, so you're fucked there. For example, Jay, have you showed them the generator clips? This is kind of cool.
Let me pick one up really quick. It's gonna turn off all the lights, but who cares? I'll just place it back down. Where is it? There it is. Okay. See, there's the generator over there. This is it's like the VAT. It goes in and makes a purple thing showing you what its range, pretty much.
Correct.
Although I don't know why that one's working. Which, it's out of the range. But
yes, I disconnected by the way, Josh.
Okay.
I'm not really like. I mean, it's cool that they have that. It's nice that you don't have to do wiring and stuff, which I'm sure you will have to do later because they talk about using lasers and that kind of stuff. So I'm sure that you will have to do that eventually. It just would be nice that if it wasn't such a requirement, you know. Another thing that they need to fix is the fact that, as you guys noticed, or at least heard me say, I disconnected. Well, now I tried to reconnect, and all it did is basically spawn me back where my character is, without my character spawning in the game. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's a problem for me. That means if I need to disconnect and do something, I cannot play unless Josh restarts the server. And the problem with that is if Josh restarts the server, everything we have is gone. Not only that, we got all those bugs, which is like, yes, they are improving it, but the game is still hardly optimized. I mean, they optimized it a little bit, which is nice, glad they did it. But, you know, for a 32-bit computer, it's ridiculous that I'm running on the lowest graphics possible, and it takes me fucking 20 minutes to load the game at the very beginning. Especially when I can run Skyrim at like a much higher graphics, which you could say, true, this doesn't have fog, which it needs to be added. They need to just have it drop off, which for some reason, I don't know what makes them not realize that would make this so much more compatible with fucking 32-bit computers.
They don't.
If it doesn't,
you know, they just don't care about 32-bit.
Yeah, they really don't give a fuck, which is fucking obnoxious.
Because well, it's this day and age that most people have 32-bit or 64-bit. That's the norm now, to have 64-bit.
True, but it's not an excuse.
It isn't. It should be playable for.
If you say that it only needs this amount of RAM and this amount of memory, and my computer has it, it just can't run it because it's not optimized for 32-bit. It's ridiculous. Not only that, there are more than just a few 32-bit fucking computer users who bought Founders Edition, which is 2 copies for $70. That's a lot of fucking money. And that's with it being like, what, you got 10% off? It's utterly ridiculous.
I didn't get any percent off. When
you didn't get that 10% discount when we bought it?
No, I paid 75.
75. There you go, guys. So,
because when we first bought it, we thought it was, they showed it as this like amazing game that was
essentially what we have now.
Yeah.
That was running nice. But whatever, you know, I'm just assuming that they have code written that they're not putting out to the public.
Well,
you know,
obviously they do. It's just it's buggy and they don't want it optimized. But I mean, honestly, right now, this isn't really optimized.
I mean, it was a big update. It was 123 megabytes, I think.
It was bigger than that.
Yeah, 130 or something.
It was a big update.
Yeah, it was a pretty big update.
Because I mean, you gotta think it's a lot of change to the world, like with the lasers and stuff, which we haven't really done yet. But
also, you guys can hear my character screaming. That is because I spawned back in. It worked after like 3 or 4 tries of me disconnecting and reconnecting. And you spawned floating above the vat and then dropping and taking damage. So that probably ought to get fixed. I mean, honestly, that's not even what bugs me. It's just the stupid little things that bug me.
Alright. I'm gonna stop the recording right here and pick back up in a little bit, just so that you guys don't have to
Watch this.
But
yeah, we'll be back.
And hopefully we'll have everything up so that this video isn't super long, which it's already starting to get pretty long.
Yeah, and we'll try and find positive. Or I'll try and find positive things to say.
Yeah. All right. Back in a bit. Hey YouTube, this is Reklessvideos. Sorry for being quiet. It's like 2:51 a.m. right now, exactly. But this is kind of
12:30.
Yeah, we started at 12 to 12:30. Recording.
12:30 is when we started recording.
Whatever.
Whatever.
And the reason why we're quiet now is because obviously it's 2:50, and there are people sleeping, so we have to be quiet. We started this off being a little bit louder, but pretty much.
I rage quitted.
Yeah, Chris rage quitted. As you'll see at the beginning of this video, we're talking, and we progressively get more angry as the video goes along.
It's just frustrating.
It's frustrating, yes. There's just things in this, you know, we understand this is an alpha, but as the alpha progresses, things aren't supposed to get more buggy, they're supposed to get less buggy.
You know, and it's not so much like, you know, it's awesome to go after him again, don't get me wrong, like, it's awesome.
As you can see,
like,
I've done a lot of building, but
you know, if they implement something that is, you know, the holographic table, whatever that's called, it's like the workbench. You know, you have to have that to make everything. That's fine and dandy, but why implement it when half the time it just eats your fucking stuff and then doesn't give you an item?
Yes, or as I literally almost stopped recording because it pissed me off so much. When I was making something in the vat, for example, I'm gonna make this too because I haven't made it yet. I made one medium size generator, and every time I do this though, it freezes like this. It's ridiculous, but I decided maybe I'll make something else as well. So I decided to try and make the small generator, and when I made while this was making it, and I tried making another one, it gave me a too many items error, or I can't remember what it was because I was so pissed off that it lost the game. And we thought at first that because when we were trying to start the world over, and we'd already started building our little
it didn't save the first time.
It didn't save the first time. But what happens is it goes from the very bottom, and you have to scroll all the way down, which doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just start at the top where you can see the thing? And it's just, it doesn't. And see, if you're looking right now, for some reason it like, I don't know what's up with the video, but like everything like it's squished. I literally feel like I'm like
Josh is a midget.
I feel like a midget right now, and everything seems kind of squashed. I hope it shows up in the video. But yeah, this is pretty much what the update added. It's a lot of electrical power supply stuff. It pretty much made made things harder and
it made it more complex, which is cool.
Yeah,
I just wish that, I think honestly that would be a much more fun, I have to think of a way to say this intelligently, much more fun thing to add for them than the technical stuff, because I mean, while they're fun, there's not enough items for it to be honestly that applicable. You know, it's something to play around with. I think if they had terrain, you know, digging, that kind of stuff, I think that would be really cool, just because it would let you do more than just place blocks in this flat area that you have. They also need to work on the carrying stuff, because it's like if you get into the range of the crafting bench, whatever the hell it's called, it seems that it feels like you're trying to pick it up and it drops the item that you have.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just kind of there's just so many bugs with this, which they're gonna have to fix in the next update, which is gonna be probably forever from now.
You know what? They're doing better.
Yeah, they're doing better. There's a lot more content in this than there was in the
I still think optimization should be high on the list, because if it's lagging your computer,
yeah,
which, let's put it this way, your computer is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive when I first made it. It was it's more.
You have more.
It was 1100 probably for just the hardware build part of it. There were some things like the SSD for my operating system that weren't really needed. But I have a.
Let's put it this way. If his computer is lag,
an i5 2500 that it's not. It's the Sandy Bridge one, so it's not right now. I forget which freaking thing it is on right now, but it's still a good processor. I have a.
It's terrible.
Stop messing with your cube, Chris. I'm trying to do a big video. My graphics card it's well above what it needs to be for this. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
you still hear it?
yes, just a little bit.
God damn it.
I'm gonna stop with this video because I'm just getting tired of playing it at the moment. Because
point being, it needs to be it's buggy, which is to be expected.
It's just like little things like this, like with this.
It's like it has like game breaking bugs.
Yeah.
And when you have like game breaking bugs, you know, maybe it's just us, but I have for sure seen the problem. Checking out, you know, other people's comments and that stuff. The problem with the picking up the crafting bench, the holographic forge, whatever, picking that up, you know, in its dome of area, that is a problem, that it is constantly able to be picked up like you're looking at it, which, you know, is ridiculous, because you could be trying to pick something else up and pick that up, and then you have to run your ass back, you know, 50 feet to set it down.
I'm gonna just add right here, Chris, because you can't see it, but it's just little things like this where I have it straight. You can see that it's straight. I gotta place it, and it's fucking at a 45-degree angle. What the fuck? It's like
I was putting generators in the ground.
I guarantee you that it would bug Chris to no end, and all you other 8
CDOs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nobody's gonna get that. If you got that, leave a comment. I mean, I'll fucking high five you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's little things like this. I mean, like the reason why my towers look all messed up and they're floating in the air is because they're not straight, and it bugs the crap out of me.
It's because Josh has no architectural skills whatsoever. He's bored.
I think my game just crashed.
And example again.
Because I went to go pick up this, but I'm gonna end it here because we can seriously just keep going on forever.
Yeah, I could talk about flaws, but you know what? It's awesome that they have added shit. And they're updating it. It's great. It does load faster than it used to on my computer. You know, that's cool. So they did do some optimization, and they, you know, I like that they're adding character saves now. It's awesome.
And world saves for multiplayer.
Right?
And I'm
awesome.
curious to see how Fort Defense runs with the power system, and it's gonna make it harder to.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. But
yeah, thank you guys.
They need to add RPG.
Yeah.
Your health saves, but they don't have a health indicator. They don't have, you know, any way to level up or anything like that. It's redundant.
So, yeah, thank you guys for staying with us if you did for this long. Thank you so much for all the views that you gave our other video.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. We got like 7,000 views or something.
And it's still climbing, and it's just ridiculous.
All of our subscribers are practically from that video.
And we're 50 plus now, and hopefully it's gonna keep going.
Check out our Gmod video.
Yeah, our new Gmod video that.
And like we said, we have high hopes for this game. This game's gonna be amazing. Just once they get, you know, to where they're comfortable. I guess they get situated, because I guess if they did get a new office, yeah, it sucks. You know, you gotta get everything ready, but put out an update. That's cool.
So thank you guys for watching. Please leave comments.
Yeah, tell us what you think, man.
Yeah.
You know, we got all those views on other videos, and we respond. We do respond to comments. I mean,
we
do. You being a fucking dick, and we'll be, you know, cordial about it because we're assholes like that.
Yeah.
We'll just smile and give you a wave, but you know, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
If you actually spent the time to listen to us talk for that long, especially me, then you should leave a comment. And I'll personally thank you on my account, not even on our Reklessvideos account.
Yep. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, morning, wherever you're at. Later.